Hi, everyone. I'm Summer.
I'm Carrie.
And this is Apocalyptic podcast.
I'm nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. It'll be fun. Fuck. Oh my God. What the hell just happened? What the hell? What is happening? Make sure you come back. We're going to do this bi-weekly. So make sure you come back to talk to us more about, sex, drugs, and self-improvement.
Welcome back. Priya is still with us. We are batch recording this with the previous, I don't know, what episode? I don't know what we're going to call it. That's the problem.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
It's okay.
Thingamabob.
So the last episode she was on, whatever the fuck that was, I don't know. But anyhow, I'm still on my porch. So if you hear the animal sounds, Carrie says she can hear them all. That's why. You're welcome. Nature, a little nature to you. We all need more of that. So we decided to record a second episode because the last one was really, really depressing, and we didn't want to leave our conversation at that. So we had talked about doing an episode on dating, and what was Priya? What was your commentary on that?
Oh, who is having sex right now in this economy and environment? Like, are you serious? Like, tell me if you are. Like, I'm glad you're having fun, but like, dude, the reality is like not good.
Well, in the interest of full disclosure, I am having sex pretty regularly. But one thing that COVID did do was of course, I'm non-monogamous. So I've for years have had more than one partner at a time. And I have not been replacing anybody in my rotation in COVID, because it's like, when I talk to new people, first of all, it's a lot of fucking work, and I don't people well anymore. Well, I don't think I ever did, but then I have to be like, okay, are you worth me catching COVID over too? So like that was like tipped to the scales, and I have not added anybody new since what was that, 2020? What are we, like 2 years into this? Yeah. So I'm down to I am down to one regular partner, and it didn't happen intentionally.
I said I've had more partners than I've had before. I don't know what happened, but I have the implant. I have an X1 implant. That helps a lot.
Hey, if I have to drive you to Colorado, I will. It's fine. But
I only had like 2 scares in my whole entire life. So.
I will say, even, the COVID considerations aside, I am proud of Carrie and as far as she's come on all of this, because she was, for anybody who watched our series on growing up evangelical, what kind of fucking damage that does, because we talked about it. And so she has done so much work in recovering and is now owning her sexuality in a healthy way, and I love it, and I'm so proud of you, Carrie.
Thank you. I'm practicing right now because I'm terrified of being. Have fun, but still be safe.
Always safety. If you live in the state of Oklahoma, the Department of Health will mail you an at-home HIV kit, testing kit. So that's a good thing to
I just
to do.
Last month for my. So do that, everybody.
Yes, definitely go get tested. But I did try the at-home kit just to see what it was like, since I was recommending it to people who don't want to go into a clinic. It was a saliva test, which I found really weird to do the collection yourself and stuff, but it is good. I mean, I still do like going into a clinic and, having them do most things, but it is a good alternative. And they send you a nice little package of condoms and lube too. So that was nice.
Oh, that's nice.
I did that program, and they sent me like 20 like 20 packs of lube.
Nice. And they also, when you have your information in there, I got an email yesterday reminding me that I am able to request a new test kit again. So like they will send you reminders to keep you doing it on schedule. I don't know how they determine that schedule. I think it's because when you do it, there's on the questionnaire, it asks you like how often would you like to get tested? And so then I think that sets the calendar for when they send you your reminders.
Do like the quarterly checkup, HIV set in a meeting. It has like an incubation period where you will still test negative for like a month or two. So doing it like the quarterly checkup is the easiest way to catch it after that incubation period, because you'll still test negative up until that moment that it like sets in.
Also remember PrEP and PEP, which we've talked about, and we talked about that in our episode with Dr. Faith as well. Those are good options too that you should ask your doctor about.
They can print out of places that will give you PrEP and PEP. So a good utility to have.
It was the reason I asked that question of who is actually having sex right now is because the risk, depending on who you talk to, does the risk, I don't know how to say this. What am I trying to say, Summer?
Is it worth the risk?
Is a quickie worth the risk?
Yes.
Right, because now you could get, in addition to all the other STIs, now you can get COVID and monkeypox and all sorts of stuff.
The never-ending list.
Right? The list just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I don't even know. I think, see, this is my happy penis. This is my penis pillow. It hangs out with me.
I was about to but mine's not a penis, so
this is Willie. He keeps me warm at night. I don't need those tender guys.
Willie.
Man, okay, I tried to get back on Tinder recently.
Why?
Because apparently I was self-harming. I don't know. And it's a bigger nightmare than it used to be. All of Oklahoma Tinder is like pictures with fish. What the fuck is that, by the way?
Because we're country and southern. If you ain't got fish, I want to show you. Oh man, I could put it on Twitter. It was on hate Hinge, but I'm on Hinge. It was presumably a man. He on his profile, but he has no pictures of himself, 2 pictures of his dog, and then 4 pictures.
4 pictures of what?
His bathroom. It looked like a listing on Zillow because they were like showing
Right?
his forehead and the marble in his bathroom and the toilet.
Send me those screenshots.
It was so
so we can put it into the video, because what the fuck is that? Somebody please explain it.
It was in the bathroom, but I don't want to meet a man who is in the bathroom. So
that's weird. I don't know. Of course, there's always the racist shit. Okay. I understand we have the amosexual people around in Oklahoma who, are the only thing that turns them on is their goddamn guns. Like, I get that.
Did you say
amosexual? That's what. Yes. Why the fuck is that your pictures on your dating profile though? Like, okay, you get a hard on for your AR. That's great. That ain't doing nothing for me, honey. I mean,
it's the same people that post like pictures of dead animals.
Like, yes. Like, that was part of my bio, that if you had dead animal pictures, it was a no.
Like, actually,
no.
Or like cool, like self, but like I don't want to see pictures of dead animals when I'm looking to have sex with. It doesn't.
Right. Like, I don't understand that. Well, I don't know. I also don't understand people with pictures of their kids in their profile. I'm not sure what that's about.
Creepy.
Yeah, but whatever. But yeah, the guns, and I don't know. I mean, as easy as guns are to get in Oklahoma, why do they think that's showing me something they have to offer? I can just go down to the corner and get one.
It's
and skip having to see you. Like, what is that? You want me to go out on a date with you? Promise me an alpaca. I will show up.
gun pictures are good for is telling me who to immediately.
Yes, that's all it does. Right. It just tells me who to eliminate. It does not tell me who to.
American flag in the background immediately.
Oh yeah, the Uber Patriot. Yeah, and the Blue Lives Matter. That one's always automatic reject too.
Or people that make fun of like pronouns. Get out of here. I don't like
that. I'm just gonna change my name to pronoun.
My name is pronoun her.
Yes, that way people just have to. They're like, we'll just have that conversation from the start. Like, why? I don't understand why people get so rabid about it. Like, I mean, I do, but I guess I don't understand those people in general.
Having a conversation with my boss about pronouns yesterday. I work with small kids, and so I teach them like the use of pronouns because they are a part of the vocabulary, and we have to teach like hers and theirs. And I was like, I don't know how to say to a 4-year-old like that's a pronoun. Never something I had to think about, and I think why people get so upset is because they don't know how to think about it, so they just get angry.
The response to everything is anger because they were never taught how to deal with their feelings.
Whereas, like, rational people are like, teach me how to do that because I don't know how to do it. Please teach me. Alright, Tinder's successful. I hate being on there.
Are you having any luck on the profile on the dating sites, or
Me?
how are you? How are you finding people? Well, me and Priya ain't on there, so it's definitely you. Willie turned his profile off, so
I'm on Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble, and I really have not been having luck lately. Mostly because I just haven't been on there. I don't care to be on there with everyone.
Have you tried coffee and beans?
Huh?
Have you tried coffee and beans?
I have not.
what is that?
It's another one of those sites.
Didn't know that existed.
There's like
It's frustrating, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because when you sign up, they give you a bunch of coffee beans, and if you want to view, like fully view a profile, you have to fork over coffee beans.
I don't like that.
Like, you know,
I live in a capitalist hellscape already. Like, I don't need to replicate that.
And it really sucks.
Granted, this was like 5 years ago, okay, so things could have changed since then. But
there's one that's like, it's something to do with coffee also, but they only give you 6 people to look at like every day. And you only
that's what it was.
I hated it. Hated it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something I'd be interested in.
They give you app and they're like, if you want to see who likes you and take away the stress, pay for Tinder Gold, pay for Bumble Premium. And I'm like, why are you making me pay this much money?
I did pay for Tinder Gold when I was on there because I was not going to sit there and go through like all of there are so many more men on there than women, and
there are usually couples with an ugly man. I said it.
Yes, why is that? Like, they're so okay. I have a thing. I'm like Carrie. I like beards.
I like beards.
And they all got these big, ugly, dirty beards that I can't deal with. I even met this one guy, and I went on this date with him, and he was so nice. And we are friends on social media now. And if he sees this, I'm really sorry. Please don't take this personally. But he has this long beard, and it is the only thing stopping me because I'm like, you can't. It's very well groomed and it looks very clean, but it's still a fucking beard, and it can't touch me.
I think my problem
I tried.
is that I'm a lumber sector. I'm attracted to lumberjacks.
Well, I own an axe, Carrie. Does that do it for you?
I don't know, man. Some axe, I'm like. There's a woman on TikTok, indigenous woman, and she is beautiful. She always has braids, like shorts and stuff, and she does dress like sexy, and she's just like out there chopping wood. Like, we can be best friends. People chopping wood. With me.
I mean, there are worse things, but yeah.
Listen,
that's hilarious.
I like.
No, I'm with Summer on the. I'm with Summer. If it's very well kept and trimmed, then yeah.
Right, I can tolerate it if it's short, but even the clean ones, the long beards, I can't do it. His was like this long. I just couldn't do it. I tried. I went on the date. We talked. It was great. I couldn't let it touch me. That was literally the only thing that made me say no, but I couldn't get past my anxiety response.
I think that's fair. Everybody, you know.
It's the germaphobe thing. I know there's a word for that I don't remember what it is, but
yeah. I like 3 regular partners, like seeing other people, but you know, adventures sometimes. But.
Right. Well, I don't think I'm going to get another partner anytime soon because I'm out here alone in the fucking woods.
Oh.
So unless one of these birds that's warbling out here morphs into a human, I don't see it happening. I'm just
That would be magical. You read a book.
I would never tell a soul. I do a lot of things that could get me burned at the stake as a witch. I'm not going to push my luck.
Just write a book. I'm not like, how cool would that be to meet a bird man?
Right?
Shapeshifter.
I don't know. It depends on what kind. We have stories about good ones and bad ones. So.
Cool.
And judging by my track record, I cannot always be trusted to make good decisions on where the line is of the no, not that bad. So
Lots of bad situations.
Oh goodness.
Ugh.
Anyway. They're so chatty.
What?
They're so chatty.
Yeah, they're talking to each other. The sun's going down, and so they're getting real talkative over there. I don't know.
I think horny over there.
I mean, that's probably true for some of them. I mean, it is that time of year, and I have seen a little bit of mating dances happening. And I mean, when the mountain lion was screaming out there, that's usually when they're screaming, is they're calling for a mate. So they are not the only ones hoping that somebody will just appear out of the woods.
Mating time. bots will just sit in a tree and scream for miles. And
I'm insane. That's going to be my new strategy. I'm just going to sit in a tree and scream and hope that works.
listen.
I don't know. I think the combination of everything that's been happening, with the anti-abortion stuff, which make it not safe to get pregnant, and the fact that, Kevin Samuels existed, or, at least his ideology still exists, and all of those things, I think the solution is we should just stop having sex with men. Like, that's about the point I'm coming to. It's just like, no, I'm sorry. It's just not going to do it for me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to make sure you don't miss any of the uploads, be sure to turn on those notifications so you will know as soon as those go up. Also, like us on social media at Hypoxia Podcast, or the easiest way is to go to our website, hypoxia.com. That's HOPOKSIA.com. And the links to all the socials and all the podcast feeds are right there. And we just want to thank you all for sharing your time with us, hanging out with us, and we hope to spend more time with you in the future.